Hello guys, welcome back to Sun Crypto. In today's content, we're gonna talk about Ethereum. Ethereum is above 4K. We're gonna talk about Bitcoin. We're gonna take a look at RLC. We've been killing our RLC in our premium group. We up nearly, guys, over 1000% gain on RLC since like we got in, right? So we're gonna talk about basically TRB. Also been killing it since like sucker was like, you know, $15-17. Right now we're over $160. We're gonna take a look at Band. Band is not breaking out yet, you know, but it is likely to give us the moonshot we're gonna be waiting for. Okay, we also gonna take a look at SXP, right? And 1 inch, guys. What we said about 1 inch is like we're not gonna call it 1 inch anymore. We're gonna call it 100 inch until sucker pump to $100. Okay, so 1 inch to 100 inch. Okay, so now let me take a look at the chat room. So before the dump, right? So no, it's not dumping, I'm just joking. All right, so we got money UK in the house, got all the money in UK. Crit in the house, Pablo Escobar in the house, Che in the house. Hey, what's up, Aldo Crypto Crackhead in the house, not going to sleep. Formo Sapien, I'm gonna get a vaccine for you. Okay, so now guys, let's dive into the serious stuff. BTC is you know, still bullish, but short term we could see a slight dip till we basically break this resistance just about like a 58, actually 59 right here, weekly resistance right there. Let's take a look at it. Weekly resistance right there, just about like a 59.8. Let's just call it 60k. Okay, let's just call it 50k, 60k, right here. That's our weekly resistance, and we could not close above it. I was looking forward to the bulls to push all the way up to 60k, but you know, they were pretty you know, pretty weak towards you know, 59.8 and so on, right? But overall we're still looking pretty decent. Okay, pretty healthy. Got two bearish candles left and right. Guys, this bear is gonna get wrecked so crazy, so crazily when we pump to the upside, right? So keep an eye on the weekly basis. We just need to close above 60k within the next like you know, few days. Okay, if like we can get a weekly close above 60k, that could seal the deal, right? Now let's take a look at it on a 7 days basis, because the 7 days basis is going to close before the next weekly candle close, right? So so the 7 days basis right here, it is calling for a moonshot, still pretty nice, right? So the 7 days basis just closing above right here like 63, going to seal the deal. Okay, but I'm not sure if bulls gonna be strong enough, right before Thursday to push all the way up to 63. Could they? Yes, they could basically do it, but let's see if we're gonna be able to push above 63, and that could be basically, you know, give us the moonshot we're gonna be looking for on a weekly basis. Okay, remember the 7 days basis, right, gonna close on Thursday, okay, on the 14th, right? But the weekly going to close in 7 days. So basically the 7 days, you know, pushing closing right here going to be nice, but we still have to wait till the 14th, right? Above like 63, in that range. Okay, above 60k basically, right? So rejection, basically rejection at 63, temporary rejection could be in play if we do not get enough volume to support the price action, right? So yeah, so now let's take a look at the good stuff. Take a look at it on a 2 days basis, right? So on the 2 days time frame, you guys remember what we said? BTC was just about you know, at mid range right here, 53, right? If you do a swing low to swing high, let me just remove this one so you guys won't get confused. If I do a swing low right here, this line, right, and I drag it up, right, to the top, right there. Mid-range is what? Right there. 53, give or take, 52. This red dotted line, right? So what we said anything below it going to be a steal right now, okay? Anything below it going to be a steal. And staying above our 21 EMA on a 2-day basis going to be incredibly bullish, because whenever like BTC stays above the 21 EMA on a 2 days basis, right? Alt, okay, tend to go crazy, okay? So I just noticed it, like, even though, like, you know, BTC is now moving incredibly to the upside, right? But as long as we can stay above this range, right, alt going to be going crazy, okay? Below it, alt could be suffering temporarily, okay, while we you know, in this range, okay? So basically what I was showing you right here is, like, if we can break above this midline, this blue line, you could look at it in two ways, okay? The blue dotted line, or you could look at it in terms of like the solid line right here, okay? So if like we can get above it, you know, that's going to be nice. We already got the hardest thing, okay? The hardest thing was like to get above the 21 EMA. Right now I think like it should be okay for the bulls to dictate the direction right now, okay, and steal the show. And basically we could be pushing all the way up to 70k in terms of trend line, okay? Once again, weekly close 60k, 7 days close 63, okay? So 63 at any given time this week could basically take us to the moon, right? So make sure to practice your moon landing dance, right? Paul in a house, Nate in a house, Homo sapiens in a house, okay? Danielle in a house. All right, so now let's go ahead and take a look at the other good stuff, right? The other good stuff is like the 3-day 21 EMA, you know, been supporting the price just about 53, as we said when BTC was right here. Bears are gonna get wrecked because they're gonna be shorting this sucker right here, and we're gonna flip back you know, back above you know, just about like a 57, 58. Okay, it is moving slow. That's why, you know, I haven't been giving you guys any updates, because nothing is going on really. Otherwise we're just gonna be talking about the same thing over and over again, because we're trading the higher time frame, so we're not trading the hourly and 15 minutes and all that good stuff. So if you want to trade those, you know, the smaller time frame, you're likely to get, you know, get in trouble, because BTC is going to be pumping like 500 points, 1,000 points every now and then, and you're going to be thinking like it is pumping, and then bang, it dumps. It pumps like 1,000 points, you don't know what's going on, you jumped in, bang, it's going to wreck you. That's why, you know, just been playing alt. They're more volatile, you know, no stress. Litecoin, you jump in at $200, 2 weeks later you double your money, you know. RLC, you jumped in when we talk about it on the 27. Even before the 27, we talk about RLC, KNC, Carver, you know, TRB, SXP, CRV, BELT. We talk about all those alt radar network. So if you go back and watch any of my previous updates, like last month or 2 months ago, and you've been accumulating those suckers like at the bottom, it is about to be time. It is about to be time. It is about to be time, guys. It is about to be time. So all those suckers gonna be basically breaking out. So be cautious, right? Be cautious with BTC on a lower degree. Okay. So 3-day time frame, basically, just to go back to the 3-day time frame, we're looking pretty healthy as of now. Okay. So now let's go ahead and take a look at the macro setup, okay? And we're gonna talk about Ethereum next, and what type of a macro setup we could anticipate for Ethereum. I think like I forgot his name, right? That guy was in the chat room the other day, was basically long in Ether down. Oh man, I forgot his name, but hopefully he got out though. Tell him, man. I told him, man. Like, don't short Ether, man. I shorted Ether enough at $200 to $400, right? So, oh man, told him, man. Less than 7 days ago, told him don't short Ether, guys. Don't short it. BTC, yeah, let's do this. BTC is hiding. BTC can run but can hide. Okay. So now let's go back to the 3 weeks time frame. Okay. So the 3 weeks time frame, it likes to give us a proper direction. No FOMO, nothing. Okay. All we get is like direction. We don't care about if BTC drops down like 10% or 15%. We don't care. We just care about the direction. Okay. So the direction right now, it is still up. That's the first bearish 3 weeks time frame, right? It is not, I mean, yes, it was an engulfing. Okay. It is not engulfing. It dumped all the way down to like nearly like March lows, right? But did not quite hit March lows. So that's a good news. So it means like we might not be hitting again, okay, the April lows. Okay, something to keep in mind, right? So on a 3 weeks basis, if we basically close above like 63, that's it. Which is basically what we're saying on a 7 days basis, just to close above where 63 right here. Okay, within the next like a few days. I'm not sure once again if we're gonna be able to do it. I know it is not a lot. It is only about like 4,000 points, but we just have to be cautious and not be aggressive, right? But a close above it going to be nice. Okay, within the next like a few weeks. We opened the candle on the 7th of May, right? So we're gonna close the candle on the 30th, right there. So monthly close going to be crazy for BTC. Okay, it is going to be crazy. So now let's take a look at the 50-day cycle. The 50-day cycle, what we said right here, right there, right here, and right here, is like the candle is likely to flip bullish right there. We talk about it, guys. When cycle dump all the way down to a 43, what we said, by the dip, we're gonna go to the moon. Okay, so right now we're getting another basically a reversal candle, right? So I don't see BTC basically dropping, closing all the way down to below 46 within the next like 3 weeks. Okay, because the cycle gonna close on the 31st, right? So it opened on the 11th. I gave you guys all these we talk about all these macro targets and all that good stuff. So could we dump all the way down to 46 or below? Yes, but looking at the structure of the previous bull market, we do not have a high chance of closing bearish. Okay, we do not. I don't think bear is going to be strong enough to do that. If we dump lower, it is just going to give us another chance to take some long position, because we're going to be at the weekly 21, and probably the I don't think we're going to retest the 21 EMA on a 3 weeks time frame, right? But if we do, at any given time at 47, it is going to be another chance to just take another long position. Okay, right there, instead of basically longing it right here. Okay, so but it is still a hold. Macro scale, it is still pretty bullish. Okay, still pretty bullish, right? Let's take a look at the quarterly. So as you can see, quarterly, very undecided. People are jumping in and out and all that good stuff. But sucker, you take a look at it, guys. Even if you buy at the quarterly like close, you're still at break even. Okay, after nearly like 40 days, you're still at break even. Okay, that's what I'm saying. Just stay with the macro. BTC was dropping right here, and then most people have been panicking and all that good stuff. I don't think, guys, the quarterly, okay, going to be so unvolatile like that. Okay, it is not that volatile at all. Okay, it is not volatile, and we're not going to probably, okay, close below right here. I would say like 28 on this quarter, so that's nearly impossible, okay? But anything can happen. I'm just giving like direction, giving myself like a directional move just in case we basically pump hard and we're not ready, but the direction, once again, it is up, okay? It is up. So beautiful candle right here. Even if we close like that, I mean, it is still going to be okay, right? But we're likely to get a nice body, okay? And that could be anywhere around here, closing above like a 75k, okay? So sucker is pretty bullish, okay, in all time frame. So now let's go ahead and take a look at Ethereum. We're gonna talk about Ether BTC, right? Ether BTC, we're gonna start off with the macro scale. So you guys remember a few days back we talked about Ether BTC when Ether was like, I think like 0.049, something like that. We said to keep an eye on 0.064, and once we break it, we're gonna be looking for 0.1. Why 0.1? If you notice well, we got a leading diagonal right here, pullback right there. We nailed the pullback, guys. We nailed it right there, 0.022, guys. We said once we hit 0.022, we're gonna challenge our 0.04 and then 0.05, and after that we're gonna take a look at it. Right now we're looking for like what, nearly 0.08, right, up to basically 0.1. So if you take a look at it in terms of extensions, 1, 2, 3 right here, okay? If you do swing low, swing high, swing low, 1.618 extension is nearly at what? It is nearly at 0.1, okay? It is nearly at 0.1 BTC. 0.1 BTC right now is what, almost 6,000. So that's why we're going to talk about Ethereum to 5,000, what, 5,800, guys, 5,800. And I'm going to show you in terms of like a USD how we could translate it if and only if BTC stays at 60k, right, or 5,800, right, 58,000, excuse me, okay? That could basically translate to our USD value, but it doesn't matter, okay, as long as we basically get to our 0.1 BTC, right? At some point we're going to get to our 5,800 Ether, right? So now let's take a look at Ether USD. So Ether USD right here, once again, we're just gonna go ahead and revisit what we said right there, okay? So if we do a swing low, we talk about all these targets back in 2019. That's what I'm saying, guys. You gotta be ready for the bear market, man. You see how we're calling, like, we've been calling these macro target like crazy, okay? But when it's time to basically time to get wrecked, right? When it's time to get wrecked, right, this sucker's gonna wreck us really bad, okay? They're gonna dump hard. So if you're new to crypto, be mentally ready. Make sure to take some profits, avoid the in and out. We said it since like January, okay? February, don't panic, okay? January 9th, we talk about it. February 12th, February 17th, March 13th, okay? April 17th, we talk about all that good stuff, right? We're going to talk about it again in the next few days. This sucker's going to pump hard, right? But they're going to dump hard. And most people are going to start panicking and selling the bottom, right? And try to buy the breakout, okay? Market is still bullish, okay? So Ether, when you take a look at it right here, what we're looking at is like, right now, we're looking at what? We're looking at 5.8, okay? 5.8, it is going to be our next major target, okay? I know it is moving too fast, but most of you guys don't care about 5,000 right now. Most of you guys care about what? 10,000. But I wouldn't short Ether at 10,000. I'm just giving you guys a heads up, because we could go all the way up to what, 17,000 to 18,000, okay? We could go all the way up to 17,000 to 18,000 Okay, why 17,000? 17,000 going to be one-to-one extension right here. Okay, that's going to be that white line. It means like if you extend the previous bull market from $5 to $1,400, right? You extend it, the same extension gonna take us to the moon. Okay, we're not gonna drop that low, right? But we're gonna take a look at it once we hit our target range right here. Okay, just have to be cautious above 10k. It is not guaranteed, okay, we're gonna get there. Just have to be cautious after 10k, you know, just be cautious, right? Because if you accumulated ether right here, not even like $80, but like $300 to $400 when we started to say, guys, that's it. Okay, that's it. Because if we're gonna go for a bull market, we just have to flip our strategy. We don't have to be right, like in terms of like you know, in terms of like a exact price, right? In terms of exact price, we don't have to be right. We just have to get the direction. Okay, like for instance, right now we know the direction is up, but we bought very early, $300, $400. I mean, we've been buying, holding ether long enough, right? But right here, you accumulate more. Okay, you up now, like, you know, you're gonna be up nearly over 10x if you've been holding ether since like what, October, September, right here. So we don't have to wait for 17. Okay, we do not have to basically even take profit at 10k. Okay, we could take profits like even at 6k. Okay, or even like every $1,000 it goes up, you know, you chop off 5%. That way, you know, you're reducing your risk. Okay, so that is also a good strategy. I'm not telling you to do it, but it is something like to consider because, you know, you just don't know. Okay, you just don't know what type of regulation they're gonna come up with at the top and then basically dump the market, right? So but we're not gonna talk about these $80,000 ether right now, so let's just focus on this, right? These two, 5.8 and then basically 18,000. That's it. We could look for 0.888. Could RLC to $100. I mean, that's possible. Very possible, but that's what I'm. That's what I'm trying to tell you. Just be cautious, because when we were buying RLC, no one was talking about RLC. I made multiple videos, right, talking about RLC, RND, request, wing, NMR. All those suckers gonna get the job done, right? If you're holding those coins, you just, you know, have to suck it up. Okay. TRB, SXP, CRV. I talked about those coins like back in February. Okay, so I was telling you guys we're at the bottom. It is time to accumulate these suckers, because, you know, when they start moving, okay, you won't have time to think. They're not gonna give you time like to say, oh, what should I do? Let me contact Send Crypto and all that good stuff, or wait for Send Crypto live stream. You have to buy it and wait. Sometimes you can wait up to 3, 6, or even 6 months before you get your 10x move. But guys, if you do any jump in and out, you're not even gonna get it 2x. That's the reality. Some people lose money, like in a bull market. Some people are not even making any money yet in this bull market, right? So, but if you just suck it up, right, get these free targets, right, and suck it up, you're basically gonna be ready for the next bull market, right? Yeah, so 0.888 going to be at 10k right here. So we got a good confluence. It is like actually at 101.46. okay, 101.46. so primary target 5.8, secondary target 101.46. okay, so that's a good confluence right there. Okay, so good volume right there. Okay, good volume. We're going up with a low volume, so that's good. Okay, that's good. That's what I tried to explain to you on BTC also, right? Volume was decreasing right here, price was going up. I was telling you it is a very, very bullish sign. okay, in a bull market, right? Also, you know, volume going to be decreasing also, okay. Next bear market, it's going to pick up right here, and then it's going to drop like that, like that, like that, the boring phase, right? And everybody going to be crying, I lost 90% of my money and all that good stuff. And then you know, you're going to buy the dip. I'm not saying it's going to drop right here, I'm just giving you guys an example, right? But could do something like that, right? Okay, right here, maybe like 2,500, right? Bottom, if we hit a 17, 18K, okay? It's 17, 18K. Yeah, you're gonna be buying $25,000 within the next 3 to 5 years. Okay, if and only if, guys, we hit. Let's take a look at it. If that's going to be the absolute top, if we do a swing low to swing high, right? 382 right here, going to be at 2,500 to 2,000 rand right there. So you see, most people are not even ready for the next bear market, like, but you know, in our premium, we are talking about the next potential bear market bottom, how to basically reaccumulate at the bottom for the next for the next wave up. Okay, have to be ready for all these, guys. Have to be ready for all that, guys, for the next move to like 50,000 and so on. Yeah, so have to be ready, guys. Have to be ready. Have to be ready, guys. Have to be mentally ready, guys. I'm telling you, don't be in rush. It's not gonna take too long. Probably another 5 years to 7 years. Okay, no one will pay you 100x your money in 5 years, right? So that, and we got this, gonna get this trend line, parallel trend line right there. I mean, we already got a parallel trend line, it really doesn't matter, but you could manually draw it, but we do have a parallel trend line already right here, right? We drag it right there, we already got one. So Ether definitely, okay, could be going all the way up to like a 20,000, guys. I'm telling you, guys. I'm telling you. I know most people are calling for 40K, but I'm calling it based on analysis. I'm not just calling it based on fundamentals. I'm not like, you know, just jumping in and saying, I want Ether to go to 20K and all that good stuff, right? So just be cautious, guys. Once again, once we hit above 10K, it could move very fast. And the reason why we need to be ready is not just about like taking profits, but it is about like you know, having your asset ready. Like for instance, you know, the Ether gas gonna be so high, you know, sometime you're gonna send your Ether and it's gonna take like days to receive it, weeks to receive them. Okay, so you know what I'm saying, like I remember back in 2018, that's how that's how crazy it was. Okay, you send your Ether, you know, and it's gonna take like days to receive it. Okay, day to receive your Ethers, right? So you gotta be ready for that. The fee is gonna be high. You gotta, you know, reallocate. What do you want to do? Are you gonna sell everything, stay in cash, or staying in Ether, or staying in BC? So you gotta think about all of that good stuff. Okay. Otherwise, you could see your entire portfolio drop. Your entire portfolio could drop like 90%. Okay, if you do not act quickly. I mean, it's not gonna drop 90% in one day, but it could drop 50% in one day, or like 70% in one day if you're holding like alt. Okay, so especially low cap alt, right? So I'm loving it. It is a beautiful chart. You know, 41.28, 41.50, it is a take profits range. After that, you know, you don't want to mess with it till it breaks above like a 46. Okay, and then you know, it's gonna retrace down later on. Okay, let's take a look at it on the lower degree. Let's take a look at on the 6 hour, 8 hour. Yeah, a beautiful setup right here. Most people have been bearish right there. Okay, right here, what we said was like, we got a flat correction, guys, we're going to be going to the moon. Okay, that was like what, April 17th, right? April 22nd, when we dump first right here, April 17th and April 22nd, and it was just a flat, nothing else. It was just a correction. Okay. Hey, what's up, Brad? Thanks a lot. Louis in the house, Brad in the house. Thanks a lot for tuning in, guys. Man, it's already 30 minutes, man, just to cover Ether and BTC. Now, hey guys, let's go ahead and take a look at a RLC. So RLC, it is a premium target. We're also going to talk about Litecoin. Let's go ahead and take a look at Litecoin first and do a proper analysis, a fresh analysis on Litecoin. We're going to do a fresh analysis on Litecoin. So Litecoin, right here. So if you take a look at Litecoin and you wanna get a proper move to the upside, none of that good stuff like I would say none of that nonsense like 10%. You know, you look at the macro scale. Okay, if you look at the macro scale, as we said, right, we could look at it in multiple ways, but if you really look at it in terms of extension, right? If we do the extension of the previous move, just like Ethereum, right, from right here to the top, from the bottom to the top, one-to-one extension going to take us where, guys? It's going to take us right at 2,352, give or take. Okay, so let's say 2,350. We called it when Litecoin was like what, 120, something like that. Right now we at 400. People are going to start to believe like Litecoin can hit $2,000. You see, you know, so we're not, you know, we just have to be patient. Okay, but the next fib level to look for, it is going to be $850 to $950 range, which is like 0.786. Remember, Ether 0.786 is what, 5.8 to 6.2, right? Litecoin, you know, 786 going to be at 865, give or take, depending on how you want to draw it. But let's just say, you know, 800 to a 900 range. Okay, right now we're getting rejected. You know, we're getting rejected right at, you know, 0.618. As you can see, Litecoin loves to basically get rejected at these fibs. Okay, this one is basically 382. That's 50%, and that's 0.618. Okay, next one to get wrecked at going to be 0.786 right there. Okay, and after that we're going to be looking for like 0.888. It is almost like, you know, 1,396, and after that we're going to be looking for what, right here. Okay, so no time to do, you know, short-term like trade on Litecoin right now. It is a stronghold. Okay, right now we just have to talk about support also for Litecoin, just in case something crazy happens, right? We just have to suck it up. Now we're going to be using our bull market support right here. Okay, anything below 270, at or below 270, going to be like what? It is going to be a steal. Okay, don't tell me it's not possible, because if you did not believe like Litecoin gonna hit $400, you know, don't tell me like Litecoin will not drop below $200. I mean 250 again, right? We just have to be ready, right? And be patient. Once we, if and only if we get there, because we know the direction, it is still up. Okay, it is still up, but it is looking like pretty good. So I don't think like we got bulls gonna get a you know, get a tough time to break this range. Okay, the worst case scenario is like we just stay in this range for the next like a few weeks. Okay, between like 300 to 450, right? Yeah, you waiting on Sia. I got my friend also is waiting on Sia. He bought Sia coin like back in December 2017. Right now he's saying, man, I'm waiting for $1, man. I'm waiting for $1. I'm like, man, just hurt that sucker, man. So he did a good job. He, did not touch his Sia throughout the bear market, and yeah, Litecoin looking pretty good. Macro scale looks pretty pretty healthy right here. On the swing high to swing low, short-term resistance going to be just about 450 to 480, which is going to be 1.618 extension of our first pump to like 150 when BC was at 14k. If you take a 1.618 extension of that move, of this move right here, it is going to be right at 450 to 480. So small rejection, 450 480 is possible. Okay, but once again, it is on a 3 weeks basis, so we still got a 3 week support at 350. Okay, even if we drop all the way down to $300, I don't think it's gonna be a big deal, right? All right, so guys, I think we should do an XLM. Let's go ahead and take a look at XLM BTC macro. ST, I think it's STR. Yeah, STR, Stellar going to be going crazy bullish, man. I'm telling you guys, told you when Stellar was like what? Was like 500 sats, 600 sats and all that good stuff. Right now we just about like 1000 sats. So I mean, what? Let's see. Check XLM BTC, just about 1100 sats. This guy gonna pump so hard, like you guys gonna be asking yourself what is XLM is doing. Okay, so let's take a look at XLM on the macro scale. So XLM on the macro scale, I'm just gonna not be so bullish on it and just look for 1.27 to 1.41 extension. 1.27 extension going to be at $2.50, give or take. Okay, right here, just to be conservative with it. The next macro top, it is going to be just about $2.50. Okay, and if you want to be a moon boy, you could look for an extension to the upside, just like Ethereum, like that. Okay, and that it's going to take you just about like 370. Okay, the next like big macro, we actually got to break 129 anyway. Okay, 129 going to be short-term resistance right there. Okay, and then after that we're going to be looking for the 389, not 589 but 389. So XLM, let's just check it up, right? On the big picture, right? Not 70 cents, not 90 cents and all that good stuff, but I think I'll give you like XLM short-term trade anyway, like 120 to 130. So the macro is basically confirming the analysis, right? XLM USDT. Let's take a look at it right here. Take a look at XLM USDT. I think short term is calling for short term is calling for right here 125 to 130 anyway. Okay, so short term, and we're about to close above our 3-day resistance right there. Right, so if you want to get the stellar macro picture, like the entire chart, you have to use it on Poloniex, but Poloniex uses a STR USDT as a ticker symbol, so you cannot put like XLM. But beautiful chart, guys, beautiful chart, man. So beautiful. Okay, we've been bullish on it right there. Okay, at 7 cents, right? It's already 10x. Yeah, see, like $3.78, $3.89 right there, going to be at a nearly like 150x from the bottom. Okay, hey, what's up, Paul? Thanks a lot for the tip. Ether macro. Let's go ahead and take a look at Paul for SNX. So SNX looks pretty choppy, but just have to be very patient. It hasn't been around, right, forever. I mean, it's not around like a other alt, like you know, like Neo been around forever and all that good stuff. So you're still very early in the bull market, and if you just check the macro view, this guy is very, you know, it is being being accumulated. Okay, just like what we got right here. Okay, remember the dump we got back in October? I don't know if you guys remember when sucker dumped to like, I think like 350. It had a nice pattern. I remember the pattern it had, like that, and a wedge pattern. What I was saying, like, we're gonna, you know, retest 0.618 at 350, 360, and sucker basically just skyrocketed after that, right? And I can show you what I'm telling you exactly. That just, you know, it is telling you, like, you know, this sucker is very bullish. Okay, that's the pattern right here. Remember, we did have a trend line right there, and I was like, we could break it and drop down here all the way down to 0.618. Okay, and remember November 24th, that's when we basically, you know, dump hard. Okay, most alt, and that's when we got the rebound. SNX, you know, EGLD, you know, Sushi, they all pump after that. Okay, like AVE, you know, that's when we started the pump. So I realized it very early, like back in December, like, you know, market has bottom. So I mean, actually early November, you know, I was already setting up for these macro pictures anyway. So but on the lower degree, we do have a resistance line we just have to deal with. It is a parallel channel. Let's check our MACD. Yeah, MACD. Let's take a look at it. The daily. You got a daily bullish crossover right here, but not a, you know, bullish divergence. So we just don't know if we're gonna get the chance to get the bullish divergence, and if we do, we could get this move, and this guy could do this. So it is still under accumulation until we basically break above like a $19, $20 right there. Then we're gonna start talking about like 26, 30, 40, 50, and all that good stuff, right? But short term, we'll need to break above 20. Okay, all right, guys. So now let's go ahead and talk about my coins. It's almost like 46 minutes, man. I try to give you guys one of the best analysis. That's why it takes time, but because I can just come and talk nonsense, right? But I'll try to give you like the macro view. That way, you know, you can go back and watch all these analysis, like even like 5 years from now. You see what I'm saying? So because it's not got the direction, it is still the same, right? It is macro. Okay, let's go ahead and talk about RLC. RLC BTC. So RLC BTC, you can see, like, you know, guys, we don't give like we enter at the very bottom. So if you want patient, right, back in January when we said buy this sucker, right, February we insisted buy this sucker, right, April 27 I said buy this sucker. It can still go ahead and watch that video. Okay, we're not trying to compromise with these macro targets. We're going for the moon. Okay, we're going for the moonshot, guys. We're going for the moonshot. Bang. Okay, yes, you waited for how long, guys? Even if you bought it back in January, you waited for what? 100 days, okay, to get what? You get 10x your BTC, okay, 10x your BTC in 100 days. And guess what? Within the next like 100 days, you can still 10x that BTC again, because we still got some crazy targets just like that. That's why I'm saying you have to be patient. You really have to be patient. If not, you're not going to make it this bull market. The bear market, we're all going to get wrecked. And the bull market, you're going to be empty-handed. Like, you're not going to have no money to basically buy the dip. Okay? So think long term. I think like 100 days to 10x your money is actually incredible. Okay? Incredible, guys. I'm telling you guys, I'm giving you one of the best analysis, man. And it is free. Okay? It is free analysis. Just like Mr. Bitcoin Cash, like K4 Liberty, when I was telling him like, thanks a lot for the tip, K4. When I was telling him like, Bitcoin Cash, just be patient, okay? And we're gonna talk about Bitcoin Cash. Be patient with it. Once we break out of versus BTC, sucker gonna moon hard, like all the way up above 5,000. Sucker was like $300, man, when we were talking about like $5,000 Bitcoin Cash, okay? Okay, or even $10,000. Okay, we will take a look at the macro scale when we get the chance, right, in another live stream, right? So decent Che ontology, we're gonna take a look at ontology. Yeah, we're gonna talk about Bitcoin Cash. Let's go ahead and take a look at Bitcoin Cash. But RLC in our premium, guys, you know, go ahead and watch our recent update, okay? Premium update. I send it in our you know, public Telegram group, right? And QDM, RLC, QDM, Kava. All right, if you're holding those, guys, I'm telling you guys, not financial advice, right? They got the same structure. That's why I basically you know, like those you know, those 5: RLC, QDM, Kava, KNC, and XDZ, guys. XDZ gonna do something like this. All of you guys gonna be like, man, I did not buy. I thought Sun Crypto was joking. We're gonna hit $100, man, probably with XDZ or even higher. Let's go ahead and take a look at BCH on Kraken. So BCH, for some reason, I lost my setup, but BCH, guys, as soon as we break above this range, even before we broke the range right here, right, just about $300, $200, I was saying, guys, just be patient with this sucker. Okay, just be patient. You can see that we got a nice bull flag right there, right, on the 3 weeks basis. So you panic sold. This sucker is going to the moon. Okay, it is going to the moon. Take a look at it in terms of Fibonacci. Swing high to swing low. Okay, we broke 50% pullback, 0.618. It is just about 1700. We talked about 1700, guys. Somebody asked in our public group the other day, right, when sucker was like $900. Okay, we talked about 1750, something like that. It is a price resistance, and at the same time it is a fib resistance. So short term, we could take a break at 1780, and after that we're going to be looking for our famous, okay, famous $2,500 Bitcoin Cash. So if you did not trade it, let's say you did not trade a Bitcoin Cash back in 2017, right here, you're not gonna remember 2,500. That was like October. I got wrecked too, man. Back then I was just using my phone, man, back in and out and all that good stuff. Man, this sucker took all my money. I started trading it like from I think like 1100, if I remember well. Sucker, let's see, right here, if I remember well, right, sucker started pumping like from 1100. Let's do it. Let's do this. Man, that sucker wrecked me properly, man. Right here, that's when we started pumping. Let's see. Yeah. It was November. Yeah, it was right here. It was the first week of November, something like that, right here. Okay. Yeah, that was a proper bear market right there. You can see like this entire move, right? It is a bear market, and most alt right now, like back in November, like August down to December, that's the type of setup for most alt. Okay, we got from most alt, but right here, man, this sucker started pumping right there. Okay, got wrecked properly, man, all the way up. I wasn't leveraging. It's just like in and out, and then it pump $100. You trying to make $100, you know, $50 and all that good stuff. Sucker moves, pretty crazy. Okay. Yeah, but macro scale. Let's wait for the next fib level right here, just about 1750, and after that we're gonna be looking for 2500. Yeah, I mean, yeah, that's what I was telling you. Just accumulate it. You would have basically got your dollar. You would have dollar cost average. Like when it was $200, I was really telling you, man, just suck it up. Just suck it up. Even if you buy one every week or one every month, So now let's go ahead and move on to TRB. TRB BTC. So TRB BTC is about to get the job done. Okay, we hit our first target right here, reaccumulated right there, right? Second target was right there, right? Just about like a 22,000. It, rebuy range was like 180 to 160. It dipped all the way down to 180, 160. So we third target right there, guys. We nailing it, guys. And all this, I just updated this like a couple days ago. Just not even long, like not too long ago. And we got our macro target right here, 65.83. We're gonna get there. We're gonna get there. It is still a good hold. So TRB, if you've been patient enough, guys, take a look at it right here. You're up like 300%, and it's not even done yet. Okay, it's not even done yet, guys. Actually, right here, that's when we started trading TRB, right there. Okay, this sucker just started, man. I'm telling you it's gonna get there. We're gonna 1000 exit versus BTC, guys. Okay, let's take a look at on a 3-day basis. On a 3-day basis, exactly that's what we said. Right there, it's gonna hit. This range is gonna drop back down to 180, 160. It dropped all the way down to 177. Okay, low volume right here. That's how we knew it's gonna pump very hard very soon. So TRB, guys, if you're holding it since like we talk about it January, February, just suck it up. Okay, not financial advice. Now let's take a look at Band BTC. You guys know I love me some Band, right? So Band BTC, I like the low volume right here. Okay, versus BTC, nice parallel channel. A little bit risky, but market is pretty strong right now. So no risk, no fun, right? So like 666 says, right? No risk, no fun. So we could get the breakout at any given time, right? As of now, support to look for still right here. If we dump any crash, support going to be just about 22,000. It could drop 20% versus BTC, but guys, the upside potential is almost like 300%, guys. Okay, so that's a macro target we're going to be looking for Band over the next few weeks. Okay, still a good hold. It could break out even this week, but I wouldn't basically make that call, right? Let's go ahead and take a look at this guy, man. missed 100. So we're gonna call it 100 inch till we get to 100k. I mean $100. So 1 inch, beautiful support, right? Did not worry about like trading it on the way up. The dip right here, that's when we started accumulating it versus BTC, right? It was like just about like, you know, 6,000 to a 7,000 range, right? And we said once we break 10,000, I'm going to show it to you versus BTC, it is going to go parabolic. So versus a dollar, if we already broke $6, right? Before we break $6, we said it is time to emphasize, you know, this guy, right? And keep an eye on it. The worst case scenario is like we create a sort of channel right here, right? Where we basically going to be creating a leading diagonal. So keep that in mind. Sucker is very bullish, but we could end up creating a leading diagonal right here. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, okay, and 6, and still do this and go parabolic. So macro wise, we know the direction, but time wise, we don't know the time frame. That's the thing. That's why it is good to exercise patience in this market. Okay, that's the only downside I see regarding the macro setup. If not, it is a good hold. Everything looks pretty juicy. Beautiful flat correction. If you just want to look at it linearly, right, you could say, okay, we're done, we're gonna be pumping. Okay, but it might not be that way. Okay, it might not be. So I would be you know, be patient, right? If we get the rejection back down to $4, $5 range, okay, and that it is going to give us a better chance to even look at it as a flat correction and another move also, right? If that move fails, we can still look at it like that. So it can run, but it cannot hide. Sucker gonna take us to $15. It doesn't matter how long it how long it wants to basically move sideways. They can run like K for Liberty says, right? BTC can run but can't hide. So the next sucker we're going to take a look at, it is going to be SXP, guys. I'm going to take my time to talk about my coins today, guys. And I was going to go for a live for 30 minutes, but I'm pretty tired though. But the market can treat you right, but still treat you badly also, right? So SXP, that's the same thing I just tried to explain to you regarding 1 inch, right? So guys, make sure to rewatch this live stream. It is going to be an epic live stream. You know, not 1 inch, but SXP. We started jumping in right here, man. So beautiful, man. I'm telling you guys. I'm telling you guys. I'm giving you guys one of the best analysis in crypto. Guess what, guys? Versus BTC, we got in right here, guys. Like 2,000 to 2,100, right? 2,000, let's say 2,000 range, okay? And versus the dollar, it was like, I think like 64, 74, 94 range, okay? At the dollar, we said, guys, we got to target up to $5, so don't waste your time messing with it. Okay, we already hit $5, okay? But versus BTC, we just hit our first target, 8,500 to 9,000, okay? Next target going to be, it wasn't even a first target, but we did have some intermediate targets. But one of the major target was like 85 to 95, okay? Reaccumulation going to be right here, just in case we get the 6-wave move. So we would be buying the dip all the way down here to like 6,000, even 6,000 going to be a steal right now, okay? 3,000, I would set all my XRP and jump in right here at 3,000. If we get back to 3,000, right? That's how serious, okay, this guy going to be. That's how serious, okay? That's how serious it is going to be. So we're gonna get the you know, the SXP pump, right? Hopefully before August. Just like COIT, CHR, same thing, guys, same thing. Okay, and let's go ahead and take a look at Syscoin, how we also nailed the Syscoin right here. Syscoin, right, was one of our April pick, right there. Talked about it back in March when sucker was like 400, right? We were looking for the moonshot. We got it, guys. So, and people are going to be jumping in right now. Can it go high? Yes, it can go high, but you got to take out your profit and reaccumulate if you get this move and get the Dogecoin move after that. Okay, but it is time to let it take a break, retest the 3-day 21 or even weekly 21, right? Depend on market structure. Let's take a look at SXP USDT. So SXP USDT, right? That's what I'm saying. Like, we already at our target $5 when sucker was right here, right there, guys, right there. So we already over, like, you know, if you just been holding, not doing anything, right? You're like 700% up, not doing anything, and we still got another potential 5x move, right? Potentially. Okay, we already up massively on this guy. So if you're jumping in now, that might be dangerous, right? But Send Crypto Premium been killing it like crazy. Okay, take a look at the increase in volume, guys. I told you guys this guy. Okay, once we get there, we could get the low volume later on. Okay, once we hit 120 extension, $17. Okay, I did not want people to FOMO when this guy was right around like $1 to call for $14-15 and people are gonna buy and gonna be very impatient. So I just say, you know, we're just gonna take it to $5, right? But sometimes people, when you call make those macro calls, people are gonna be FOMOing and they're gonna be killing you with you know, they're gonna be killing you with SXP not moving, right? You know what I mean, right? They're gonna be impatient enough to let's just do this. So keep an eye on SXP. This is a premium target anyway, so we got it right here. So the worst case scenario is, like, once again, you know, if we get the double move right here, we could also get this double move right there. Hopefully we're not gonna get this move right there, okay, to retest this trend line before moving to the upside. But it is a bull market support. The bull market support is at 250 anyway, so if it drops down to the weekly 3 weeks 21 EMA, it is still going to be a moonshot. All right, guys, I'm going to take a look at a few requests. I'm going to take a look at the latest one, right? And after that, we're going to go back to BTC and XRP. NEM BTC. NEM look nasty, so keep an eye just on NEM BTC. It is at, you know, at the absolute bottom, just like XRP and XRP was at the bottom. It is a good hold, okay? It is a good hold. We're definitely gonna get out of here. It doesn't have any momentum right now. So if you're buying it, you're gonna be, I mean, if you're holding it, it's like you just have to be patient with it, right? Because it is not a momentum coin right now. But anything can happen in crypto. Sucker can just pump out of nowhere, just like it dumped out of nowhere, right? So it is still a good hold, especially at the bottom. Okay, so we could, this range is just reaccumulation. Nothing is going on really. Okay, once we break above 800 sats, it's gonna hit nearly, you know, 2000 right here. And if you take a look at it in Fibonacci, swing high to swing low, 50% pullback going to be almost 2,300, and 0.618 going to be 3,000, and 3,000, guys. NEM, you know, XLM and ADA, they got like similar price pattern. Okay, I said it right here when all of them were like, you know, 400, 500. I said it back in 2019, right? All right, let's remove it. Check like Aeon BTC is also a premium target, so you guys know the deal. Send crypto doesn't basically mess up those macro targets, right? So Aeon BTC right here, you guys know the deal. We entered at 140, guys. Just about 200. Okay, we said 200 to 150 buy the sucker. Okay, January 31st. Okay, because I remember the same. Sucker was not even above the 3-day 21, but I remember Aeon right here and ICX back in January 2020. I remember the same exact pattern we got in ARC. So that's one of the reasons I started accumulating right here before even it pumps above the 3-day 21. Okay, so we already hit target right there, hit one right here, hit one right there. So it is on a heavy accumulation right now. Okay, heavy accumulation right now. Okay, the next one going to be right there, 1600. But guys, can you believe this one? 3889. No, you can't believe it, right? That's going to be a moonshot target from the bottom. If you just suck it up, let's say 20x move versus BTC, guys. You put one BTC right here, you're gonna get 20 BTC right there. Okay, just suck it up, but it requires what? Patience. Okay, patience, right? And take profits and buy it back. Okay, beautiful. Let's take a look at the downside right here, if we got any downside potential. We got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, guys. That's it, guys. That's it, man. That's it. Guys, I'm about to call it a day. Let's go ahead and call it. Let's XTZ BTC. XTZ, it is under accumulation again, right? So any dip all the way down to 9,000, it is going to be it is still a buy right here. But if it drops right here, it is still going to be a better buy. We're going to be looking for the moonshot right there. The moonshot going to be like, let's say 3.5 to 40,000. In terms of resistance right here, it's not, yes, let's put it at 3.5. 3.5 is safe enough. Okay. Guys, this alt we talk about tonight, just this alt we're talking about tonight, right now, right? Going to could take you a long way. Okay, let's go ahead and move on to SEA coin. Guys, let's go to SEA. Let's see. SEA Bittrex has a long, yeah, SEA, man. This guy looks so beautiful. Okay, it looks beautiful, man. Nothing to say, guys, about SEA. Beautiful support above 21 EMA. Broke the trend line. Only patience, okay, will basically take you a long way in this game right now. Nothing else, guys. No in and out. Okay, got it. But we do have a resistance at 180, but 3 weeks resistance is almost 300, right? But I wouldn't worry too much in this bull market. Okay, so it is still it is still looking pretty good. Let's go ahead and take a look at RSR. RSR, yeah, RSR, beautiful setup, man. Beautiful setup, guys. Beautiful leading diagonal, man. Ooh, look at this guy. This guy is what? You know what the bear is gonna call it? You guys know the deal. They're gonna call it what? Wedge pattern. They're gonna short this sucker, and they're gonna get wrecked. If you see any bears right now, right, shorting this sucker right here, just tell them what I just said. Tell them, Crypto says you're gonna get wrecked properly. Okay. The worst case scenario is like we just wick down, right, and reverse right back up. Okay, not down, but right back up. That's the worst case scenario. Okay, so it is still a good hold. Yeah, we do have a bearish crossover right here on our 3-day. Okay, right here. Well, let's take a look at. We probably got a longer history. RSR. RSR BTC. Let's see BTRX. Nope. Hit BTC. Nope. Yeah. Yeah. Okay, that's we got the parabolic move back in August, right? August. Remember, guys, June we did not trade this guy back in June, but same setup as the rest of the alt. So we're just gonna be looking for the 250, and once we break the 250, we're gonna take a look at it. But things, things are looking great. Okay. All right, looks great. Okay. Hey, Crit, you're in our premium, man. You know what we're looking for Tron, man. You just want to make yourself feel good, because you know I'm gonna give you that moonshot target, right? Let's see. Loom, it is still a good hold, man. Let's take a look at Loom, guys. Hey, Crit, you know what we're looking for a double top at August high. So if you bought it right here, you're looking, you're okay, but we need to break above 400 sats, right? Avoid buying like these coins after they retest their August high and drop, and you have to wait. Buy the coins, right? Buy the coin. Not buy, but my setups are mostly coins like around this range. Okay. What app is this? This is a Trading View. I'm getting some newbie question right there. That's good. It means like we getting new people in crypto. Yeah, that's tradingview.com. Go to tradingview.com and sign up and get your ticket to Rec City. I'm just joking. Enough. You say Haven is saying I'm afraid of all these 45 billion market caps coins I'm holding won't give me enough profits. Enough is relative. So if you're looking for $5 million, maybe they won't give you those type of profits, right? If you, you know what I mean. Like, really, if I'm holding, like, let's say, $100 and I'm looking to make $5 million, maybe they won't give me, they won't give me enough profits, right? In the short term. But It all depends what you put into the market, right? If someone put, someone with a 5x account with someone with a 1x account won't get the same return, right? So all right guys, I'm pretty exhausted, man. I'm gonna call it a day, man. All right guys, be safe out there. Make sure to hit the likes, subscribe to the channel, join my public Telegram group, link in the description. If you got a Discord channel, you can also join the Discord. I got 50% discount running right now for the premium guys. We're killing it. Most people who join the group been leveraging. They just put it away, making more money, okay, just doing these swing trades than basically leveraging, okay, especially if you're not experienced enough to leverage, okay. So we got 50% running right now, so make sure to grab your seat before we go to the moon, because once we take off guys, September, October, November, it won't be time to be making macro calls. It will be time to be saying, hey, what type of bottom formation we're going to be looking for within the next like a 6 to 8 months or even 10 months, right? So it is time to basically maximize profits. It is only May. We got May, June, July, August, September, November. We got 6 months, okay? So the first 5 months we're already killing it. January, February, March, April, May, right? Most of our alt up 5-10x, and we got still plenty of setups right now to go for another 5 to 10x, right? So it is time to buckle up guys. I'm telling you, okay, telling you guys, be patient. All right guys, I'm only using TradingView, man. I don't know what, I mean, I'm only using TradingView. I just try to keep it simple, man. The goal is just to make profit, so no need like for 200 platforms. All right guys, be safe. Mm-hmm.